Hello to you, my cosmic dragon friends. We are here with an energy update for the 10-10 portal in 2024. Now, this reading is good for whenever you're finding it, but I am filming on a very special date, which is the 10th of October 2024, which is a 10-10-8 portal. So we're bringing in 10-10 energy, but we're also flanked by that very special 8 of endurance as well that can lead to prosperity. So 10s are all about new cycles, new beginnings. 10 reduces to 1. 10 plus 0 is 1, which is the beginning of the new cycle. 10 is kind of the gap in between. 10 is the bit where all bets are off because we're back in the void. We start in the void at 0 before we start with number 1, before we shoot into action and come into physical form. And with a 10, it's interesting because we already have the experience of 0 to 9. We know all of that. We've been through some lessons. We're not novices anymore, but we're coming in at 10 for a new beginning, a new cycle where we are here to learn things. So we're here with 10-10 energy, which interestingly takes us to 20, which is the second cycle. So it's, the third cycle, of course. So it's like second and third cycle energy here coming together. So there's a connection here with new beginnings, but this isn't your first new beginning. It may not be your second new beginning. It may be your third. So with 10-10, of course, we have 10 plus 10 is 20, which is the next cycle on from 10. And then 20 reduces to 2. So 2 is all about polarity, it is all about balance. It's also the High Priestess. It's a very spiritual energy in the tarot, but it is about understanding the balance of things, understanding how things are supposed to work in this realm. So it's a very, very interesting energy. So I have some interesting cards for you this evening. We'll be using the Moon Dust Tarot, which is this gorgeous new one I got from Lavender Moon in Pool. Check it out if you haven't been passing. We have the Energy Oracle cards and we have the Dreamweaver's Oracle, which is really trippy. It's a very fun deck, very deep as well, very spiritual. And Dreamweaver just reminds me of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. So if you know, you know. Let's dive in with some cards, find out what this 10-10 portal is all about for everyone. It's a celebration with the Three of Cups. Woohoo! Oh, fantastic. Bloody fantastic. About time. About time. 9 of Swords. Okay. Ace of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, of course, the 10 coming into play because we are in smack bang in 10 energy, Wheel of Fortune energy. I love how this energy is coming in here. So it is a time of celebration because it's a time of change and new beginnings. Ace of Cups is an emotional, happy new beginning, can be a new beginning in romantic relationships. The 9 of Swords is the Nightmare card. It is about thoughts going around in our head. And I feel that's what we're leaving behind now. We're leaving behind indecision, worry, possibly literally nightmares, difficult situations finally being resolved, finally being sorted out, last little things being tied up, getting things ready for the new phase that's coming in with a very joyful, happy and loving energy here as well. It's going to be party time soon. 7 of Cups. We will have some choices to make. I like how there's a dragon in this cup. That's quite fun. But they are all different. They all lead to different things in different places. So I feel this new opportunity, I want to say, brings in many different facets for us to choose from, this new energy. So the 10-10 portal is going to push us to make new choices. Here's another 7 of Pentacles this time. Very interesting. 7 of Pentacles is about planting seeds and watching them grow. So whatever it is that we're choosing, it is something that will be on the longer term because we will build it from the ground up. So whatever you choose or ask for on this portal, on this date perhaps, I think it will take time to come in and you may be required to put some work in, put some effort in and be patient to get it. So please remember that in your manifestation around this time. That was very, very interesting. Let's see what else they've got to say to us. But it is a time of creation with the Wheel of Fortune card. It is a time of change, of creation, but it's a joyful time. So I don't want anyone to be frightened or worried. I have to excuse my throat chakra. It is a time for joyful change. I said jime. I don't know what a jime is. Maybe it's another language. It's a time for joyful change. New doors opening up like this gorgeous portal here, this beautiful spiritual portal that we are being invited to walk through. I get the word imbibed as well, so something about drinks, celebrations, drinking. Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yes, it feels like we are becoming a student to our spiritual work now, a student to the bigger part of life, the spiritual work. But for many people, this is spiritual work actually paying off. So no longer having to do your readings or your spiritual work or your healing as something on the side to a main job. It could be something that's becoming your main job or will actually pay you in the way that you deserve. The Lovers coming in here. Wow. The love that you have asked for, that you deserve, coming in very, very strongly here. That could be a new partner, could be a rekindling or improvement of a relationship, but it feels like dream come true energy with this rainbow coming in here. I want to say it's a promise being kept, a promise that was made a long time ago, perhaps in a different lifetime, on a different reality and a different plane in a different world. And I just saw 555 on the clock, so that's important numerology coming in here. Page of Pentacles is a student. It's also a small offer, so it could be somebody making you an offer of love. So it could be somebody that you work with coming in on the Three of Pentacles, or just someone that you are highly compatible with or could work with in the future, could run a business with, perhaps somebody very supportive of everything that you want to do. So that's beautiful too. Let's see what else we have. But it's a very innocent and sweet energy from this person, whoever they are. It's absolutely gorgeous energy. But don't be afraid, please. Ace of Swords. I want you to stop being cynical with the Ace of Swords. Anyone that has found themselves falling into cynicism, worrying that your manifestation isn't working, that other people are getting things that you're not, please don't do that. The universe gives equally to everybody, and you will get yours too. So please don't worry, you will get what you have asked for, even if you can't see it at the moment. The path will be shown to you, even if you feel that you are waiting to make a choice between two paths. You've been desperately asking the universe which path to take. The path will be shown to you. All will become clear. Six of Cups. Beautiful, gentle, nostalgic feelings coming through here. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups. You will not be left out in the cold. Your manifestation will come in. Yes, there is a choice that is necessary here in some part of your life, possibly in a number of parts of your life. This 10-10 portals are really forcing a critical look at things, I would say. And by critical, I don't mean as in criticizing. I mean as in looking at something with a critical eye, using critical thinking. So that's a positive thing, that's a good thing, looking at things properly, looking at the pros and cons of different situations, of, you know, what is actually good for you and what is not good for you, what makes you happy, what does not make you happy. Six of Cups comes in with this very gentle, childlike energy, nostalgic energy. So there may be somebody coming into your life who carries this very gentle, loving energy that you may not be accustomed to. Yeah. And you may have felt as though you'd been left out in the cold, but that's all about to shift and change. Okay. Again, please let go of worry. Worry is not real. Okay, so the Hermit, higher spiritual knowledge coming in, and the Six of Swords moving on to new shores, new horizons, new positive change, positive beginnings coming in, and the Five of Swords here being left behind. So the difficult struggle energy, perhaps where you felt like you had to struggle or fight against other people, being left behind. People around you increasing in emotional intelligence, and that could be the people around you actually growing, or it could be a new social circle actually coming in for you, because you are designed to be happy. Gorgeous tower. Look at that rose quartz tower for the tower in this deck, which I love. I've got my labradorite tower here, which is lovely. It's beautiful, this one. This has been talking to me a lot today. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy. It's like a tower like that one. Big changes coming in, but it's an ability to build something new. The tower has to happen. So the tower energy is things falling down, unexpected, sudden shock change, which is necessary in order to build anew with wisdom and with emotional intelligence. So good things coming, even if it comes in a bit fast, a bit uncomfortable, a bit wonky. It is what you've asked for, which is coming to fruition. So the waiting period coming to an end, the struggle coming to an end. Balance is being offered to us if we will just take it. Seven of Swords. Okay, and we may not want to take the balance. We may fight against our truth, fight against our destiny at the moment. And I've loved the, very drawn to the barn owl on the shoulder of this lady here, carrying her wands. I love the wands in this deck because they have pine cones on the end. They're kind of like these gorgeous fairy wands. Very, very magical, very gentle. Much gentler than the normal energy you would get from wands in a tarot deck, which are usually the energy of fire and kind of look more like sticks for hitting people with than magical ones, more like clubs. It's an interesting one. I think we've had 3 sevens now. Very mystical energy coming through with the 3 sevens showing up. So it is a time of deepening mysticism, of deepening spirituality. You may find visions coming through. You may find people talking to you in dreams. Perhaps people who are unable to say certain things in their day-to-day life coming to tell you things in dreams. So please do pay attention to your dreams on and around the 1010 portal, because there is a lot coming in that you can glean from them. Oh, excuse me. Right, I'm going to clear these away. Let's get the next cards. So before I move on to the next pack of cards, I actually want to bring in a Lover's Oracle card here. Oops, that one just jumped out. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So you could be mirroring somebody at the moment, or you could be... could be some projection going on. You may not be seeing somebody clearly, or you may be blaming them for things that they're just reflecting back to you. Everyone is a mirror of us one way or another, and that can be positive or negative. Only time will tell. So for some people, it feels like you're waiting for somebody emotionally, in a romantic sense, waiting for somebody to step up to the plate. And freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. What do you need to do? What do you need to change? And I want to say, come in with a playful energy. If there's somebody you're waiting for, waiting maybe for them to declare how they feel about you, to make a move, approach them with playfulness. This one says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So have some fun with your person and see where that leads to. Right, I will put these over here. We'll go to the Dreamweaver Oracle next. Oops, and a card just threw itself on the floor. Oh, and it is When the Birds Sing Gratitude on 31/4. Beautiful, yes. There is a reminder to see the beauty in everything around us, to be truly grateful, but I mean in a spiritual sense, just to enjoy the beauty around us in nature, to enjoy all of the positive things that we can see when we choose to see the positive, when we choose to stay in the moment, to stay in the present. When we don't allow ourselves to be pulled off course by the ego mind, which is very much fighting against us right now, does not want many of the positive changes that are due to come in. And for some people, that could be delaying your manifestation, and that's not your fault. And not necessarily something you could have done anything about. It's just a time that you had to go through, I think, possibly a frustrating time. 18, what the sunbeams have to show. I love it. 10, all the diamonds in the sky. We've got another 10. Absolutely love the 10 energy coming through here. In this position every single time as well. So wonderful. Right in the middle of the spread. Right here, right now. Okay. Let your dreams be woven true. Yes. Vesica Pisces in the middle of this one. So this is a powerful creation energy coming through with this card. I think there are words that need to be spoken for many, because I can't stop coughing. I have to keep pausing the video, clearing my throat and coughing. Truths that have been long withheld will be spoken around this time, around the next 5 weeks. And 18, what the sunbeams have to show. I feel like there is cosmic wisdom coming down to us from the higher realms at the moment, which is one of the reasons there is a lot of cloud. There are those that would not wish us to receive that energy from off-world as it is being sent as light encoded energy. Okay. And all the diamonds in the sky, yes. A little reminder to look up at the night sky as well, because the light codes will come through at night time as much as the day, and that's something the dark forces forget. Oh, yes, we are moving up to a diamond energy at the moment, so it's all happening, people. All right, let's go to the energy oracle cards. I have to be a bit careful with these because I have to use my sensor shells. Thank you, Elliot, for coming up with that phrase for me for some of these. Let's see what we've got, what else we can expect for the 1010 portal. Healer of the Ages, 51, Second Coming. Interesting energy coming through with Master Jesus. 51-6, the Heart Center, the Heart, the Sacred Chalice. Also, the higher wisdom of the individual leading the mind. The higher wisdom of self leading the lower mind, showing us how to make better choices, choosing better realities for us. Higher wisdom coming through at this time, connected to war, connected to conflict, connected to combat and difficulties, and how we can leave that behind as a species. Great wisdom coming through from off-planet. Caring connections on 14-5, that's beautiful. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, so the heart chakra absolutely lit up on this card and that one. So I think a lot of the big themes in the world right now are going to play out in our personal relationships as well as we heal those rifts. We bring in new loving relationships that are much more balanced than we might have previously been used for. Oh, that's an interesting word. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of having been used in the past here for some people, having been used in romantic connections where people didn't generally care and they were just out for themselves. And I want to say you are absolutely allowed to put yourself first. I'm giving you permission 100% to put yourself first right now, especially if you're somebody that normally puts everybody else first. If you're normally somebody that puts yourself first, then it might be time to put someone else first for a change. But the majority of the soul groups that will be watching my readings, will be drawn to this, will be the type that need to put themselves first for a change. I seriously keep stopping because I keep having a coughing fit. This is madness. Okay. Woman holding a coin. 42-6. Heart energy, but old karmic connections. Time to let go of those who took advantage, who stole from us. And time to move towards giving to the self. Time to move away from those who say that they are superior to us by birth. And to consider that actually we are all divine spiritual beings and nobody is above anybody else, regardless of what tradition might say. Feels like in some countries royal families may be toppled very soon. 33, that's the Christ consciousness energy. That was, I was going to show up, daughter romance. And the final card for the collective is 31, daughter value. So all these doors opening for us, opening to bring in abundance financially, opening to bring in abundance of love, of support, of romance. Absolutely loving this reading. It feels like there's a big shift, big change. So there could be a change of job, change of relationship, or just changes within those, but major changes within them. It wouldn't just be a small shift. It's a big shift time. It's a time to leave behind those who would lie to us, time to stop lying to ourselves. And Angel of Strength, just bringing one more from this deck. We are being guided and protected and shielded by angelic forces at this time because we are opening the door to personal healing and happiness. Door. So we have the opportunity to go through many doors to bring in big and positive changes for ourselves if we have the bravery to open the doors and walk through them. And we are very much supported by our spirit teams, our angels, our ancestors at this time in order to do that. So very, very interesting energy coming off this portal. You may find yourself revitalized. You may suddenly find some bravery come from nowhere that you weren't expecting. You may find that worry, anxiety starts to fall away. Things that have been dogging you start to fall away from you. You know, those worries, those thought patterns just disappearing, because it feels like a divine healing energy coming from the second coming of the Christ consciousness, actually coming through very strongly for the collective and for those who are ready to receive it at this time. So let's bring in the astrological influences for the 10-10 portal. What energies will we be seeing? What people might we be encountering? We have Sagittarius energy, we have Libra energy, we have Aquarius energy, and we have Gemini energy. So all of the air signs are there. So this feels almost like the Sagittarius is lighting up the 3 air signs here at the moment. The intellect, the higher intellect, the discovery, the higher mind very much being tapped into here with these coming in. Let's get some letters as well to see if there's any names, words, places, initials that come out to give us a bit of more information, a few more clues as to what's happening during this time. We have K, A, T. Your name could be Kat or Katie. Oh, look at that. Katie. And I put the I upside down. Stand up straight, Katie. Right. Z. Another I. Z. Zip. Zippity-doo-dah. Q. Lots of unusual letters coming through this time. We have A. C. D. L. N. S. T. L. A. S. I want to say talons. Ziploc bags. You know, there's bags used in the kitchen that you seal up with like a little zipper. Okay. Somebody could work in the special forces. I'm seeing SAS. Somebody might need to work on their manners. I'm seeing P's and Q's. Or somebody has recently been told to work on their manners, or you've told someone. It's very much a tipping point. Tiptoe. Aladdin. Maybe you're going to see a pantomime soon, or maybe the movie Aladdin. Atlas comes through. Atlas was the god. Was he a titan that holds up the planet, who holds the earth? Okay. You might work in IT and construction. I'm seeing lots of acronyms here. Acronyms might be a big part of your daily life or your work. Getting the name Penny, Pilly. I don't know if that's a word, if that's a name. It feels like a name, Pilly. Saskia. Lando. Kaplan. Cider. I just had some mulled cider. It was very nice. I had a teeny tiny bit because my guides told me I should have a little tiny bit before this reading. Linda. Salem. Salin. Salvo. Quintus. Interesting. Let's get a few charms out too, see what other themes we've got for the 1010 portal here. A bit of confirmation for anyone watching, maybe. Bit something that resonates for you. We have, oh, I love this one. It's a little cat on a branch in the nighttime. Isn't that a beautiful one? Look at that. I've got the full moon behind it. Full moon, little stars, and a little cat on a branch. How cute is that? Now, I apologise, I'm talking a bit quietly because I'm so scared of having a coughing fit again. We got another cat. All the cats. Cat energy coming out very strongly. We have a cute little handbag. We have the C&D symbol, but this time it's shaped like a heart. So there's a genuine love and desire to end wars here, I feel. That's partly what's happening here. We've got the sign of Aries, so more fire, lots of fire and air energy influences at this time. Got the hand of Hamza, so hand of Fatima. That's a beautiful protective symbol. We have this gorgeous butterfly, and we have a bicycle. Okay, that's all you get, you lot. It's very late. I finished and I've just seen 24:24 on the clock. Here we go. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That really, really helps me. I will see you very soon. Take very good care of yourselves and enjoy your 1010 portal. See you soon. Bye-bye.